Yeah, y'all could take the Enron logo out of there, but it doesn't mean that it's not there in spirit. You know what I mean? So
and that's funny. Like here in Houston, everybody, at least for that one, they've accepted it because as far as I know, since I've moved down here, that's been Minute Maid Park, and that's what everybody says. They all call it Minute Maid Park. In Chicago, we do not accept change at all. Because we had the Sears Tower, and then technically,
that's
Sears
right. You guys are really booty hurt about that, right?
Yeah, Sears sold it, and now technically they named it the Willis Tower.
Who's Willis?
Nobody fucking calls it the Willis Tower. If you call it the Willis Tower, fuck you.
You're not from Chicago.
You're definitely not from Chicago. And even the people that like I posted a joke about it on Facebook, and somebody who's not from Chicago commented, and they're like, "Wait, it's not called the Sears Tower?" I was like, "Exactly." Like, and it's the same thing with the Bean.
The Bean
in Chicago, like everybody knows it as the Bean. Technically, it's called the Cloud Gate.
The what?
The what?
Cloud Gate.
What does that mean?
Who the fuck knows?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Bean.
I know, but it's called Cloud Gate.
Oh well.
That's why nobody accepts that shit. Like people are gonna name it. Y'all can give anything
by the Bean.
Anything you want.
Which, like, number one, what the fuck was Drake? Who the fuck are you meeting at the Bean at 2:30?
For real.
Nobody's meeting you at the fucking Bean at 2:30 in the morning. For what? And also, what are we doing there?
He's trying to save another hoe.
Yeah. Captain Save a Hoe.
From the Bean?
Hey.
Y'all couldn't meet up anywhere else? Like, that's what I mean. It's like, what do you...
There's no Olive Garden around? Like, you can't meet at the Olive Garden?
Not open at 2:30.
At least there's some food somewhere you
like,
can't...
why
you can't,
the Bean?
There's no, like, McDonald's open late? Like, what's going on? Man, but, yeah. Shout out to Houston, because we fuck with you heavy.
We fuck with you heavy.
That's pretty much this whole segment. Sorry, guys. The Degenerates here, but shit, man. Houston is forever the GOAT. I think we're undefeated, and people underestimate us, and like we're like cool, but we've fucked.
The only thing I would change about Houston is public transportation, and that's it.
Yeah.
If Houston had like
that's
a
our
public
Achilles heel.
transportation or had just like better urban planning in general.
Yeah, but there's the no zoning laws was there.
Unstoppable.
Yeah,
unstoppable. I tell you.
Speaking of Johnny Depp. He's going through a rough time.
He is. It sucks. It's really shitty. It's like truly insane. Like have you been keeping up with the trial? Against my will, because it's like fucking everywhere. Right? Like I'll go on TikTok and it's literally like clips of like the trial.
Yeah,
but
TikTok is doing a good job of making it pop off.
Yeah. Good, and I mean they should, but it's like it is so fucking insane. Like the shit that she has done, the way that she speaks is so like unnerving.
Really? I haven't even seen clips of her talking at all during the trial.
There's this clip that they keep like going, or it keeps going around where I don't know if he like secretly recorded her or something. I don't know, but it's recorded.
Yeah. There's been a couple secret recordings.
Yeah. But they're talking about her like punching him or hitting him, and she's like, I did not punch you, I hit you. Which, number one, like, you're admitting to it. Number two, like the way that she
tries to mental gymnastics her way out of there,
like the way that she would try to like manipulate it, but also like she's not denying what she did, but she doesn't think that it's like wrong, like genuinely like she's like, oh whatever, like you're 6 feet tall, like I'm 5, however, like I did not fucking hurt you, right? Like she's going through all of these things where like there's little, like you truly in your heart of hearts believe that you didn't do anything wrong, and that is like unnerving. Like the fact that somebody can do shit like that and could truly be that, not like
disassociated,
with like with be like cruel. What do you think? Genuinely cruel.
Do you think that's because of like her privilege, or like her pretty privilege, or because she's never?
I mean, I feel like that. I don't feel like
or
this
do you think that she's just like a villain, like a bad?
Yeah, I don't think this is one of those things that you can like necessarily be like, oh, like I don't know. I feel like saying like, oh, it might be because of her pretty privilege, kind of like really like minimizes like, you know, like what the situation is. I think her being like a white woman and always kind of like having the opportunity to put yourself in like like a position of the victim, it definitely helps. You know, that idea that like, oh, but I am so indefenseless and I'm so like harmless and all this shit. I could never do that to somebody, kind of thing. You know, like I could, like, it's not within me.
Right.
I think that 100% helped her for years, you know, to get away with a lot of that shit, and it helps a lot. You know what I mean? Like, that's obviously a thing. I definitely think that that's real.
Some women do think that way. Even it just sounds really bad because they caught her. He caught her saying it.
Yeah.
Which is like, don't ever say it.
Like, she literally is like, go ahead, Johnny. Like, go ahead and tell them and see who they're gonna cite. Like, that level of self-awareness is so terrifying.
I wouldn't even say it's self-awareness. I just think it's like...
But it is, because she understands, like, she understands what she's doing. She understands the effects of it. She understands what the consequences will be. But she feels so fucking in control that she's like, I'm gonna do it anyway because I fucking can.
Yeah, it's very...
Because you go on and try to stop me.
It's very emotionless. And I think that's what people... That's the chilling part about it. Is that it says it... That she says it with, like, no... sense of remorse or sense of like, you know what I mean?
And like that kind of like,
or sociopathic, so I guess. I don't know if she's, you know,
like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I mean, like, it's self-aware because she knows exactly what she's doing. Like, she has this idea of like what she's doing, how it plays out in the world, like the society that she lives in, how she's gonna be viewed, how she's perceived, how he's perceived. And she is like, I have everything in my favor.